dirty on. Let's talk, man. I see Washington put hands, foot, and toes and elbows on. Or my bad, Green Bay put hands, foot, and toes and elbows on Washington last night. And I think, the Lions fans, they're going to admit it, make them feel a little bit better. And the one thing about it is, in the NFL, ain't how you start, it's how you finish. And, Green Bay offense, they missed a lot of plays. Their defense is really spearheaded, but the thing about it is this. The offense is never up to speed to the defense to the beginning of the season. Well, what you've seen in Buffalo with the Ravens and the Bills, that's an anomaly. You know what I'm saying? That's an anomaly. Them two great perennial top 5, top 3 quarterbacks every year. That's an anomaly. What you're going to see is a lot of offenses struggle early. Jay and Dan. I feel like, Green Bay should have put up, whoever was calling the game yesterday said, Green Bay should be up about 20, 30 points. They was up 7 at the time. So their offense ain't where it's going to be at. And Jordan Love is just not accurate neither. That need to be said. He misses a lot of throws. Him and Caleb Williams ain't too far apart. They, you talk about Jared Goff. Goff is way more accurate than those guys. McCarthy is a gunslinger. He can put, but as far as consistent accuracy, Jordan Love and Caleb Williams fucking suck. It sucks. And the one thing they say is you really can't improve accuracy, which I disagree with that, because you can improve mechanics. Shoulder placement, ball placement, where you hold the ball. But Jordan Love missed too many throws. He misses way too many fucking throws. But people are gonna figure out what Green Bay is doing on defense. They're gonna figure it out. The scary thing is when an offense catch fire. That's the scary thing. But Washington, I watched some of that Giants game. They didn't look good in that Giants game neither. The Giants had a hell of 5 pass rush. So they didn't look good versus the New York Giants. So I think Washington is kind of like, in division games already, so they kind of like, they remind me of Detroit. They sputtering right now. They're not a warmed up car. They're not a warmed up car. About the quarter, long as they can be about 500, long as the Lions and the Washington can be 500 after the first month of the season, they'll be okay. If they can at least be 500, because this is not a finished product. Him and Debo got to get on things. The scary thing about Washington is this. They can't run the football. And they haven't found a way to run the football. The scary thing about Green Bay is they stopping the run. But then again, the thing about them stopping the run early on, you play the team, and that's why I say we're going to know more about these teams down the road. You play the team who offensive line got 3 new guys, got 3 guys in 3 different places and 1 new face. Right? So there was a lot of misconception or missed blocks. So next time, they start playing guys, they shit together, it'll be different. And then Washington just can't run the ball. Jaden Daniels was their leading rusher last year. They did nothing to fix that. So Jaden Daniels is their leading rusher. So we're going to see when they start, playing the Baltimores or the teams that can really run the ball. Or once we kind of get, a month into it, then we'll be able to see it. Then we'll be able to have a better idea of what's going on. But right now, it's really Green Bay's defense. It's really Green Bay's defense who's spearheading this. And they played a couple offenses that just lackadaisical. The Giants, the Washington was lackadaisical versus the Giants. So we kind of get into like the first half of the season, and Green Bay still dominating the first 8, 9 games. They're gonna be a problem. Right now, I think it's an overreaction to Washington fans probably overreacting. Lion fan, obviously, we overreacted. Even on a short week, Green Bay, they came out, they did their thing. But I think as people get more film on that defense and offense is getting in sync, because you got to think about it. Washington, they just can't run the football. It's no, how can I say it? It's no mystery. In my opinion, it's no mystery why they didn't try to fix the run. Cliff Kingsbury don't want to run the football. I'll tell you that right now. Cliff Kingsbury don't want to run the football. So that's a problem. And they're going to get that kid killed by not running the football. But about 8 games in, about 6, 8, 6 to 9, you'll know about Green Bay. You'll know. You'll see full Micah. But the problem with Green Bay is that the quarterback just not accurate. He remind me of Caleb Williams. He missed some throws that should have put them up 3, 4 scores in that game. He just not accurate. When he pressured, he kind of remind you of Sam. If you can pressure him, it's all shit out the window. Even when he don't have pressure, it's time to sit back and hit those certain throws. Love missed those critical throws. That's a fact. He misses too many throws, and that'd be their Achilles heel. If they defense is dominant, if they defense continue to be dominant, if it is Jordan Love, if he can hit those throws, they ain't gonna be in the Super Bowl. Them throws early in the game that get them up 2, 3 scores. Or them critical throws down the stretch. He don't make neither one of them. So, but they played Washington on a short week. I don't think they offense is there. Terry McLaurin came into camp late. He looked like dog shit. Deebo Samuels might be done, but he ain't really formed that rapport. So they caught Washington early. They caught Detroit, early with some offensive line problems. So it's going to be interesting. But if Green Bay can look like this for 6 weeks minimum, they're going to be a problem. But if Jordan Love don't make them throws, you got a chance to beat them. But Lions fans feel better. They ain't going to admit it. They feel better. The thing about it, Washington has similar struggles than we had. New places, new faces, guys late to camp, ain't in sync. So, at the end of the day, for the Lions, we'll see. We'll see. So, we'll see if we can get it together Sunday. If not, then people start preparing for the Tigers postseason, Red Wings, and Detroit Pistons. Simple as that. So, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link in the description, follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kik, Twitch, the whole 9. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.